Let's start with the cuboid. We'll find the total surface area and the lateral surface area of a cuboid. So first of all, how to find the total or lateral surface area of any surface. So the answer is we have to add the area of each surface present in the 3D shape. So let's find.
Cuboid has three dimensions. Okay, first is length, breadth, and height. And using these three dimensions, we will find the total surface area and the lateral surface area of cuboid. So for finding the total surface area, we need to add the surface area of all the rectangles present in this cuboid. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to add the area of all the 6 faces first of all. What is the area of this face? Length into breadth. Length into breadth. L into B plus. There are 2 length into breadth. The faces are 2. So we'll write 2 times length into breadth. So now what is the area of this rectangle? B into H. B into H plus B into H plus L into H. L into H plus L into H. We are writing these 2 times because the faces there are 2 faces containing these 2 same quantities. So we'll add L into B plus L into B plus BH plus BH plus LH plus LH. So we'll add 2LB plus 2BH plus 2LH. So the 2 will be common. 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. This is the total surface area of cuboid.
So now we'll find the lateral surface area of cuboid. So in lateral surface area there are only 4 sides. The top and the bottom are ignored. So let's find. The area of this rectangle is L into H. So there are 2 faces. We'll write it 2 times. L into H plus L into H. And this side is B into H plus B into H. Similarly, it also has 2 faces. So we'll write 2 times 2 LH plus 2 B into H. So we'll take 2 H's common here, 2 H, 2 and H. It will be common 2H into L plus B. So this is the formula of lateral surface area of cuboid. Okay. Now it's the time for cube. Like cuboid, it also has 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But the faces are made up of squares, not rectangles. So as we know, for finding the total surface area and the lateral surface area, we have to add the surface area of the number of rectangles. So let's get started.
Now we'll find the surface areas of cube. So like rectangle, it also has 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So for finding the total surface area, first we need to sum all the surface areas to find the total surface area. So you can see that all the faces are squares. So what is the area of square? That is side into side. Okay, the sides are denoted by A here. So what is the area of this face? A into A, that is A square. So the side of one face is A square. So the area of 6 faces will be simple 6 into A square. So the area total surface area of a cube will be 6A square. So now finding the lateral surface area. So as we know, area of one face is equal to A square. So in lateral surface area we ignore the bottom or top and the bottom. So there will be only 4 faces.
So what is the area of 4 faces? 4 into a square. Simple. So the surface area will be 4a square. As simple as that. Understanding cube and cuboid, now we'll understand a very interesting 3D shape, that is none other than cylinder. So we'll find the total surface area and the curved surface area. Remember, when a curved surface comes, we say curved surface area, not literal. Okay, so let's move on. We have, for total surface area, we have to find the area of these two circles and this surface. Okay, so you will ask that how we'll find this. So I will explain you. We, for understanding, we'll open this. Okay, this is a circle and this is a circle. So what about this surface? We'll open that too. Okay, you can see that after opening this surface, this becomes a rectangle. So we can easily find the area of the total surface area and the curved surface area of this figure, this 3D figure. Okay, so let's find it. To surface area of cylinder, we have to add the surface area of all the surfaces. So there are total 3 surfaces, 2 circles and 1 rectangle. Okay, so we'll add the area of 2 circles first. So what is the area of 2 circles? Pi r square plus pi r square, and after adding these two, we'll add the area of this rectangle. So what is the area of rectangle? As we know, that is length into breadth. Okay, so this will become 2 pi r square plus L into B. So now we have to substitute the value. So what is the value of L here? This is L. Okay, so we'll close that and you will see it became the circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r. So we'll write it 2 pi r square plus L is 2 pi r, 2 pi r. And now what is B? So you will see that this is B. So you will see that after closing this, it becomes the height of the cylinder. So we will replace the B by H. What is B? It is the height of the cylinder. So after solving this, 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. Can we take something common? Yes, that is 2 pi r and 2 pi r. So 2 pi r into r plus h. So this is the formula of total surface area of cylinder. Understanding the lateral surface area of cylinder. Lateral surface area. So how to find lateral surface area or curved surface area, we can say, curved surface area of cylinder. So how to find the curved surface area of cylinder? So as the name suggests, curved surface area, the surface of the surface which is curved, this surface. Okay, this becomes a rectangle. So the area of rectangle is length into breadth. So as we done in the total surface area, we will substitute the of L and B here. So as we discussed earlier, the value of L, this length will be 2 pi r, because this is enclosing the circle. So first of all, L is equal to 2 pi r into B. What is the value of B? Breadth. Breadth is nothing but height of the cylinder. So it will be h. So multiplying this, we will get 2 pi r h, which is the formula of lateral surface area. 2 pi r h, lateral surface area of cylinder.
Get charged because we will understand about the cone now. Before finding the surface area of cone or any volume or any value, value, we have to understand the units. Okay, so we need three quantities. The cone has three quantities. First is slant height, the distance between this point and this point. It is known as slant height. Second is radius. As you know, the radius, center of the circle to the circumference of the circle, is radius. And third we need is height. Okay, the point from this and where the distance ends, it will be height. Okay, so now let's understand how we can derive the formula of surface area of cone. How to find the surface area of this strange figure? Isn't it so difficult? Not at all for you guys. So as I mentioned earlier, so to find the surface area of any surface, we have to add the surface area of the surfaces. So there are two surfaces in the cone. First one is this surface and second is circle. So let's begin. So the area of circle is, as you know, is pi r square. So how we'll find the area of this surface? That's very easy. So I have so it is a figure that forms a cone. Okay, I have divided it into triangles, so for better understanding. And if we'll find the area of these all the triangles, we'll get the area of this figure. Easy. So what is the area of triangle? Half into base into height. Half into base into height. Okay, so this is B1. There are several bases, so I name them B1, B2, B3 till Bn. You can divide the triangles this figure into number of triangles that you want. So h, half into base into height, the h is none other than L. If we make it a cone, this will become L, no, slant height. So it will replace h by L. So understanding this, so area of whole the triangles, half into B1 into h, that is L, area of this triangle, plus half into B2 plus L, plus half into B3 plus L. We will do till half into Bn into L. Okay, so we in this way we'll find the surface area of this whole figure. So as you can notice that we can take common every the half 1/2 and L is common. Okay, so we'll take out, so pi r square into half and L is common. Okay, L. So we'll take out, the common, as we have the common, the bases will come in bracket, B1 plus B2 plus B3 plus B4 till Bn. Okay, so pi r square plus L upon 2 into B1 plus B2 plus B3 plus B4 plus B5 plus till Bn. Okay, if we form this a cone, this full length B1 plus B2 plus till Bn will be not other than the circumference of the circle. You can imagine, you can see that. Okay, so we will replace it by what is the circumference of the circle, 2 pi r. As simple as that.
Can we cancel anything?
2 gets cancelled and pi r square plus pi r L. Okay, so we have to plus that. Okay, pi r square plus pi r L. We'll open the bracket, pi r square plus pi r L. Can we take something common from this? Pi and r.
So pi r will be common, and what is left? This r and l, r plus l, because we took 1r common, so this will become 1r only. So total surface area is pi into r plus l. Okay, so this is the total surface area. Now what about lateral surface area? So as you have seen that curved surface area, the curved surface area of is the area of this cone. Okay, so as we have seen, we divided the figure into triangles and took out the area of this whole curve, this figure. So it will become the curved surface area. We can take the value of this from here. So if we solve this, what was the answer? Pi RL. So this is absolutely the curved surface area. Curved surface area of cone is equal to pi RL. Understanding cube, cuboid, cylinders, cones. Now let's understand the sphere. So sphere appears like a ball and it has only one surface, so it will have only surface area, total surface area, not curved surface area, only total surface area. So for acquiring it, we need only one value, that is radius. Can you imagine? Only one value. How easy that is. So take a look at the activity, that how to find the surface area.
Along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go.
The activity was simply, but I took a ball, inserted a screw in it, measured its diameter to get the radius, and I coiled a jute rope on the surface. When it ended here, I cut the rope and uncoiled it one time, so that I got a lengthy rope. So I cut the rope into 4 equal parts so that I can coil the rope into circles, that is 4 circles. The rope came exactly onto the 4 circles, so we can find the surface area of sphere by this only. Surface area of this sphere is equal to the surface area of these 4 circles. Let me write it. Surface area of sphere is equal to area of 4 circles. How? Because we coiled a rope and then we took it out and divided it into 4 equal parts, and then we coiled this. So this is the area of a circle, and the rope exactly came into the area of 4 circles. So area of one circle, as you know, is pi r square. Area of 4 circles is equal to 4 into pi r square, that is 4 pi r square. Easy. There is only one 3D shape left, that is hemisphere, the half of a sphere, that is hemisphere. Like sphere, it also requires radius only, so we'll acquire its surface area, total surface area and curved surface area. Okay, so the total surface area of the surface area of sphere was surface area of sphere was 4 pi r square. So hemisphere is half of it, so we'll divide it by 2, so that is 2 pi r square, the we can say curved surface area. curved surface area. If we divide the sphere into two parts, the area will be divided also. So this area, the curved surface area, will equal to the hemisphere. Okay, and now the total surface area. Total surface area. Total surface area means this surface area of this surface plus area of this surface. Okay, so this, you know that it is also circle. So area of this surface was 2 pi r square. 2 pi r square and plus area of this circle. It is also circle, so area of circle is pi r square. So it contributes to 3 pi r square. As simple as that. Every journey has its destination, so we are on the destination. Hope you enjoyed the session and learned something. This is Nitin Savarkar signing off. Bye bye.